and kills another woman who was 7 months pregnant.
She ended up cutting the victim's unborn baby from her womb. The two women were meeting in response to a Craigslist ad for baby clothes.
So let's bring it closer to home and rewind back to the summer of 2010. David Spar arranged to meet a Jacksonville mother of two, Tiara Poole, through Craigslist. She was later found stabbed to death at least 90 times in her apartment. Spar is currently on death row for her murder. So are we at risk? Are you at risk? What can you do to protect yourself from the possible dangers of using Craigslist?
First Coast News reporter Shelby Danielson is in the information center. Now, Shelby, two local law enforcement agencies say that they actually have a plan.
That's right. Now, the whole problem with the internet is how do you know the seller is really who they say they are, and how do you know what they're selling is legit? Well, you don't. But now there's a way to find a safe bargain online. What's so harmful about two mothers meeting over some baby clothes?
Now, stabbing just occurred 1620 Green Place.
It turns out everything when they're complete strangers.
Female stating to our call taker that she's been cut by another female. Looks like she is pregnant.
A Craigslist bargain cost this mother her unborn child's life and nearly hers.
People sell stuff on Facebook, people sell stuff on Twitter, Instagram.
And it's happening everywhere.
It's happening throughout Jacksonville.
No one is exempt.
Social media is a gamut of people trying to buy and sell things.
Most recently in Jacksonville.
They thought they were selling their sneakers, but when they get there, they're getting robbed for their sneakers and all of their belongings.
The robberies happened multiple times. The suspect has since been arrested, but the dangers are still out there because on the surface, it seems innocent.
You're easier to rob if you're by yourself, whether it be male or female, male meeting male or female meeting male or vice versa. Best tip I can give you, don't do it.
And it doesn't matter how protected you think you are.
I'm a firm believer in the Second Amendment, but it's never enough. Bad guys always know what they're going to do.
That's why these sheriff's offices are taking this situation into their own hands, or lobbies, rather.
Here in the sheriff's office, we have a secured facility.
You can come into the areas anywhere around here. 24/7, you can take your transaction to the Bradford County Sheriff's Office and to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office downtown.
People that are trying to take advantage of you are less likely going to show up.
And between 8 and 5 at their other substations.
And from now on, I posted it on Facebook. I said if people come here, they can use our lobby, the parking lot.
They say it's not that you have to avoid Craigslist, you just have to be smart about it.
Don't meet up with a person in a parking lot just because it's lit. Go to a substation, make sure you're safe so that you can walk out of there and know nothing's going to happen to me.
Well, I spoke to the St. John County Sheriff's Office today, and they told me they don't have this set up in their lobby yet. They just discovered other counties were doing it this week, but they say they are willing to look into it. In the Information Center, Shelby Danielson, First Coast News, in 12 ABC 25.
Now, Craigslist urges its users to deal with locals you can meet in person. Here are some helpful tips. Be sure to meet in a public place, preferably where surveillance cameras are available. Also, be aware of any last-minute venue changes. Finally, if a potential buyer or seller hesitates when you give them a location to meet, call it off.
An Orange Park